Present day. Present time.
Okay, so you hear your favorite Linux YouTuber that you watch and whatever. You hear everyone talking about DaVinci Resolve, how it's the best video editor on Linux that's native on Linux. And you hear how great it is, but you also hear how much of a pain in the ass that DaVinci Resolve is to install. But so don't worry, today I'm going to teach you how to install DaVinci Resolve, and I'm also going to teach you guys how to run certain bugs. Let's talk about those bugs. What are they? So some of those bugs are, for example, when you install DaVinci Resolve, it crashes. It doesn't want to launch. And then once you get past that, if you figure out how to do that, the other issue you're going to run into is that when you type the license, it's not going to write into the file. So you got to temporarily, let the file be written into so you can write your license. That's if you have the premium version, of course. If you don't, if you choose the free version, then you have nothing to worry about. So before we even go into the download, I want to actually, if you're on Linux and if you're into your distro and you're in your environment, you're in your distro, whatever, I'm assuming you already got your drivers for your graphics card. So what we want to do right now, you want to make sure that you got CUDA or the equivalent CUDA that your GPU provides or whatever. So you want to go sudo pacman, put CUDA, make sure you have that installed. Now let me just, we're gonna have to, now let's just go to the page. So when you download DaVinci Resolve, and the company says that this only works into Rocket Linux and Ubuntu, and that's plainly a lie. The whole reason I discovered how to do this was when I started doing YouTube videos and I got DaVinci Resolve. I called to the company and they told me, oh, to download Windows, or that it only run in freaking Rocky Linux and Ubuntu, and that's plainly a lie, and it pissed me off. And since it pissed me off, I figured out how to do it because I knew I was incompetent. I'm like, everyone else runs it, so don't try to tell me that it doesn't run under Linux. So yeah, so you download your file. You could extract your file through here if you want, just through GUI, but since we're going to be in the terminal, I'm actually gonna do it through the terminal. So we're gonna go CD for change directory, and you want to type downloads, and then we're going to ls. So let me move this in case my model gets in the way. ls, so ls, you basically see the zip file. So this is what we're gonna want to get. So you want to unzip that, then copy and paste that. I'm zipping right there. Waiting for it to finish. It's doing this thing, so just let it extract. Oop, my alarm's going off. Damn it. Oh, camera fell off. Damn it. Things always happen to me in the worst time. It's my model all messed up now. Okay, let me move it. Okay, there. Anyways, so now an abstractor. So what we wait, is my microphone close to my mouth? Okay, so what we want to do next is we want to type ls, and we're basically going, that's basically is going to list what's inside of there. So usually it shows you a folder, and then you got to go cd into the folder, but this time around it did not put it inside a folder. But if you do get a folder, it's just cd into whatever the folder name is. But since we don't have this is actually going to make things a lot faster. So let's copy into this and let's go cd. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, so we don't got a cd because it doesn't have, okay, it doesn't have a folder within a folder. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is we gotta create an executable. So on Linux, a lot of softwares that you download like this, if it's not an app image that you could double click and install, you're gonna have to create an executable for the install script. to actually be able to start the installation process. So as you see, I got DaVinci Resolve here installed, but there was like something went wrong with the installation, so I gotta redo it over again. So yeah, so let's create that executable. So that executable you created by putting chmod plus x dot slash, and then that thing that we copy, we're going to paste that, and this creates the executable. Now to run that executable, you should dot slash then the installation script and put integrate and run. Yes, overwrite it. The fuck you mean Qt plugin? I literally just did this a second ago. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Here it is. So yeah, sorry. It's just put it in my other window. I'm a fucking dumbass sometimes. Anyway, you want to hit next. By the way, this whole process I'm going to teach you today, you're gonna have to do this every time that you gotta update. So I'm gonna, as always, I always put copy and paste commands in the description. I personally, for certain parts of like the certain things that are gonna fix the bugs, I'm gonna copy and paste because I have it personally in my notepad because I gotta do this every update and I value people's time. I know people got other shit to do. I don't want to like type it out, and you don't want to go through the torture of having me type that because I'm such a slow typer. But anyways, so let it do this thing. Let it install. Enter your password again. Okay, so once you're right here, you're gonna notice that when you launch it, the app is just going to crash. So in order for this to actually work, we have to actually create a directory and we got to pull some libraries. So to do that, we're going to have to type this command. So I'm going to copy and paste it here. So I'm going to give you a sec in case you don't want to look in the description. Anyway, so we're typing this command and boom, type your password. Make sure you put sudo because it's one of those folders that you can't access while elevated privileges. So we created the folder. Now we got to move the libraries into here. So we're going to type, let me clear this out so you guys don't get us confused looking at it. Anyway, so we're going to type this one. So you're moving other libraries. We're going to do like 2 more commands like this where we're going to be pulling libraries. And then boom. So now you got all your libraries, but if you try to open the app, if you do have the premium version, that you pay for the license, which by the way, I love DaVinci Resolve because you pay for the license once and you get to keep it forever. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So once you pull the libraries, you could open the app, but if you do have a license and you type the license is not going to write into the file. And every time you open it, you're going to keep typing your license and it's just not going to write into a file. And this happens because you actually have to give it permission to write into the file. So we're going to give it temporarily permission. So we're going to type this command and boom. Once you got that, click on the app and the app should open. Everything should work. And that's pretty much how you troubleshoot and get DaVinci Resolve actually running on this. I'm thinking of making an email in case someone has problems troubleshooting or you guys need help with something. You could reach out to me, but I don't know if I should make that email because I'm not really good with answering my email. But if you guys want to reach out to me or you got some video ideas or you just want me to talk about a certain topic, my social medias are in the description, and the best way to actually reach me is actually through Twitter or X or whatever. Anyway, if you guys find this video helpful, if you guys found this video helpful, like my content, whatever, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, later.
Dim dam dadilam vackam s'en va dans l'umi aeternam, et Gustave dom guardeam, dilim dididididam, lutes serado dilom seram, dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam, dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim.